My name is Zena Bricky and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I'm a young adult fiction author and good news, my voice is mostly back. It's still a little bit weird and we're just gonna accept that fact and move on from it. But I figured I would finally film a video. Yes, I am editing all the vlogs, I promise. Part 1 is almost ready to go up. Part 2, done a little bit of editing, and part 3 scares me because I filmed 80 minutes of film on Sunday. In one day, I filmed 80 minutes. So yeah. But right now we're gonna talk about my NCA predictions, what my shark sushi predicted for NCA, and what actually went down. Obviously there's a lot of different divisions that a lot of people still have a lot to say about and are talking about on Twitter. We're not gonna get into all of that right now. I will likely do a video that's like my favorite moments from NCA that I will do once all the vlogs are up and once I have a little minute to rest. Like, I'm going to a cheer comp this weekend though. Like, my life is just all cheer these past couple of days and I'm all for it, mind you. But I will likely do like a favorites video once all the vlogs are up so you guys can see all the moments and things. But like I said, for now, we're gonna go through all the predictions, all that. I have everything listed right here. We're just gonna go division by division, talk about what I predicted, what Sushi predicted, and what happened. We won't get into too much of the drama, like I said, but yeah, we'll just go through it all. So let's go ahead and kick things off and take a look back at who won, all of the champions, everything like that from NCA 2020. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick things off with extra small division. This is extra small senior level 6. And I predicted that Lady Sons was going to win. Sushi picked A team and in the end, Lady Sons won. In extra small co-ed, I voted for Anarchy to win. They're from Cheerville Athletics. Sushi said that Georgia Heat Black Ice would win, but in the end, Gym Time Fever took home the trophy and the jackets, the most important part of the jackets. Up next is a small senior. I said that I thought SSX was going to win. Sushi picked Cheer Florida Sea Warriors and Lady Lightning brought it home. They looked so amazing this weekend. So glad I got to see them. Just, yes, amazing. As far as small co-ed goes, I of course voted for SMOED. I even got my nails done for SMOED. I got my shoes. I got like new laces for shoes for SMOED. Like all in for SMOED. I never will not be. Sushi did not agree though, went with San Antonio, Texas Team Smoke. But in the end, BSB brought it home. I know a lot of people ask me questions about BSB. They're like, you're a SMOED stan, but like, what do you feel about BSB? And I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I think all of BSB might be cyborgs. Like, I think they are, and I only mean that as a compliment because shut up. Like, did you see them at NCA? Like, I think they're cyborgs. And again, I mean it as nothing but a compliment, but I think they might be. Okay, moving along to medium senior. I thought the Generals were going to take it. That's a new division for them. Sushi went with Platinum Pack 5, but in the end, Peach won. And oh my gosh, I am so obsessed with Peach's music. It's a problem. So I was definitely okay with them winning. As far as medium co-ed, this is a division that people are talking about a lot. I'm sure you guys have thoughts and feelings. Feel free to comment them. I voted for Woodlands Elite Black Ops to win. Couldn't use words. Sushi went with Steel Athletics Titaniums, but in the end, Woodlands Elite won. Prepare your heart for the vlog because there was a lot of crying to the point where I was in the champions room with them and one of the Woodlands moms turns to me and goes, Dana, why are you still crying? And my response was, I just love this team so much. Only I didn't have a voice, so it sounded a lot worse. But then she's like, we need to clearly get a team photo with you and the team. So we did, and it's amazing and I love it so much. So anyway, I know there's a lot of talk going around about it. I know Sharita's getting ready to make a video. I don't know if it's dropped yet, but yeah. Just yeah. Okay, large senior, I said that I thought World Cup Shooting Stars was going to win, and I did mention in my prediction videos that my #1 reason for picking that is because I definitely believe in the all-girl curse, and I felt like in order for Senior Elite to win Worlds, they could not win NCA. Sushi went with orange. In the end, Senior Elite did it. If you guys haven't seen the videos, I reacted to day 1 and day 2 and I full cried. You're gonna have to wait for the vlog part 3. I don't know. Actually, I should say there might end up being not just 3 parts. There might be like 5 parts of the vlog, so I might have to do 2 parts for each day on Friday or Saturday and Sunday. But I reacted when they announced the win. I'm not going to say it, but I'm sure you can all guess that I cried. So stay tuned for that moment. As far as large co-ed goes, both me and Sushi voted for TGLC, and unfortunately they did not win, but a big congratulations to Steel. I was definitely emotional watching TGLC's second run when they didn't hit. There are just so many good large co-ed teams. Like if you don't hit, it's not yours to win, unfortunately. And Steel hit. They looked so good and they definitely earned it. So Steel won in large co-ed. Moving on to open level 6, I said Super Seniors. Sushi said Super Seniors, but Lady Rain took it home instead. So big congrats to them. For open small co-ed, I went with Aces. Sushi went with ICT Cheer Legacy Voodoo, but Electric won. And oh my gosh, like there's a lot of team in this division that I haven't seen in a while. And I was like completely blown away, like super blown away. And honestly, when it got down to Electric and Gunsmoke, I was like, I could flip a coin to pick the winner because it's so close it could go to either of them. And this is a division that I cannot wait to watch at Worlds just because I feel like there are so many hard-hitting teams. Like it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I cannot wait. Open large co-ed, I went with Wildcats. Sushi agreed with Wildcats. NCA agreed. Wildcats, they won. Big congrats to them. They looked so good. Like Sunday night when they went, like the building was like on fire. Like so good. So good. International Open 6, I went with G-Dubs. Of course, gotta go with Great White Sharks. Surprisingly though, Sushi, who is literally a shark, did not agree. He went with Unity All-Stars Ruby. They're from England. Shout out to them. I think they're fantastic. But in the end, G-Dubs won. If you guys haven't seen my Instagram post, I became friends with some of the moms from the team. I sat next to them for part of the day, and they actually signed this poster that one of my campers made for them. It was beautiful. It was so amazing. So a big shout out to those ladies, and I passed on some vlog buttons to them, so it was really cool. Hopefully I'll get to see them all at Worlds. Moving on though, International Open Small Co-ed, I went with Prodigy All-Stars Blacklight. Sushi chose Cheer Factor X Factor, but in the end, Beatles won. And I'm pretty sure they won last year, but it was a different division. I could be wrong. Or maybe I'm just thinking how they won Worlds. I don't know 100%. There's a lot of cheer just floating around my brain right now, so I can't differentiate. Next was International Open Large Co-ed. I went with Infinity. Sushi went with 00, and in the end, 00 won. And their pyramid, when it hits, is flawless. I do know there was at least one comp where it didn't hit, but I've seen videos of it hit, and it hit this weekend. And when it hits, they are dropped down, like they are standing upright, they all fall backwards, and they come up and they're like flipping, flying through the air, and it's just this insane transition. And I think as long as they hit, they're gonna keep taking comps this season. Like so good, so good. Next up was International Global. I said Ice Queens. Sushi went with Lady Cats, and in the end, Lady Cats won. Amazing job to Lady Cats, but also shout out to Vancouver All-Stars Ice Queens. They hit day 2, and I was in tears because those are my girls, those are my girls, those are my girls, and I was so proud of them. And it was a really close race between those top 2 teams, and like nothing against Lady Cats at all. I just love Vass so much. So I'm excited to see how Worlds plays out since Vass is the current reigning bronze champion, so we'll see. Next is International Global Co-ed. I said Crew Cats. It's my team. Love them so much. Sushi went with Rolling Stones. Actually met one of the guys on Rolling Stones, sat with him for a little while on Saturday with a group of friends. He was super awesome. They did a really amazing job for sure. But in the end, Crew Cats won, and I was definitely super, super excited. Like, oh, it filled my heart with a lot of joy to see them win for sure. Let's see. International Open non-tumbling. I'm like losing place on my big list here. I said Lady Lux. Sushi went with Lady Bang, but in the end, Lady Aurora won. So it was all the ladies fighting it out. And it was really cool to see Lady Aurora won. I was there at ATC Bellevue when they won their full paid bid to Worlds. However, my heart definitely broke for Lady Lux just because that's like a team that I've become pretty close to. And so I was definitely sitting there all up in my feels in the arena, like, you know, excited for Lady Aurora. Like they obviously earned it, like full, like you can't take away any of their hard work and their amazing skill, but my heart was definitely a little sad for Lady Lux, and I just sat there and silently cried for a few minutes. But I was so glad that Lady Lux hit. They looked amazing. Big shout out to Brooke. They hit on her birthday, and it's been so amazing to see their like just positivity with everything. They're like, you know what, we didn't get first, but like we are competing against other teams, and that didn't happen as much last year, and they're really proud of themselves for hitting, and like I couldn't be more happy for them. And I love that there's a fight in this division for who's gonna end up on top, and I can't wait to see what happens at Worlds. International Open non-tumbling co-ed, I of course had to go with Code Black. That is another one of my teams. Guys, I have a lot of teams. I know so many people, and I care about so many teams that it's gonna come to a point where like I'm going to just melt and explode or implode because there are too many teams that I love way too much, and they're gonna have to go head to head. So Code Black, that's my team though. Sushi went with LA Cheer Force Slate. In the end, Code Black won. There were tears. I didn't get to do a team photo with them this year, though. I did it with a couple athletes on Saturday, so we'll have to fix that at Worlds for sure, but I absolutely love them so much. Next is Level 7 International Open. I went with Vancouver All-Stars Blackout. Sushi said Blackout, and they won, and I'm instantly crying because I still can't get over that moment. There's something different. Like, I have so many teams that I'm friends with, but there's something different about watching girls and ladies that you have seen for the last, I don't even know what, like 7 seasons, like just constantly, just you see them every year at competitions and they're constantly working and striving, and to see it pay off, like, oh, my heart was like right there with them. It was beautiful. They hit so hard on day 2. I was in tears. I had people around me because they knew I was going all in. Like strangers, like, oh my gosh, they did so good. I was like, I know, right? And it was amazing. And like, oh, my heart is just so happy from it. It was just, yes. Love those ladies. And that's the team I had a dream that I was asked to be an alternate on. So like, Liz, put me in at Worlds. I'm ready to go. But also not, because I don't think I have the mental, emotional life force in me to do anything like that while also watching other teams. But you know, it could happen. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'm just still so happy about Blackout. I'm sorry. Okay, next is level 7 International Open Small Co-Ed. I went with Reckless. Sushi went with Savage 7, but in the end, Reckless won. I was definitely really excited for them. Got to go see Jade and Orby once it was over and just give them hugs and congratulations. And I'm really excited to see if they can continue this winning streak, because I think this is now, they went Worlds, NCA, Worlds, NCA. We'll see if they also add in Worlds. And then finally was Level 7 International Open Large Co-Ed. I went with Rangers. Sushi voted for Alberta Cheer Empire Insurgents, and in the end, Rangers took home the win. So that is it for all of the champions at NCA. There were just so many amazing routines put out there on the mat, and not just in the arena, in all the arenas. If there weren't like 9 billion divisions, I would do a video where I mentioned the champions in every single division, but I don't have the time to film a 47-hour video right now, so we're gonna skip that. But if you guys competed at NCA, if you hit 0, if you even just took the mat, even if you didn't hit 0, or especially if you won, make sure you guys comment in the comment section. I would definitely love to celebrate just everybody. I know there were a lot of different teams that did win, a lot of teams that hit 0 but maybe didn't win in the end. And of course, I don't even know how many teams it was that competed. It was like a bajillion teams, and it was so cool. There was like a hype video at the start of the weekend that listed, and I'm not gonna lie, that hype video made me cry. So like, well done, Varsity. You guys, your hype video got me hyped and emotional. So that's a fun little thing. You'll see it in the vlog. But all in all, like, it was an amazing weekend. I had so much fun. I cried more on Sunday than possibly when I was at Worlds 2018. And you can remember that year because that's when I ugly cried when Smo had won. I also think I cried this year NCA more than last year NCA. I just think because the more I get to know teams, and the more I become friends with athletes and the different parents and the different programs, the more invested I get. And I know that it's not just about hitting a cheer routine. It's about achieving this huge goal and dream. And so I go so all in emotionally. And I honestly don't know what my biggest cry moment was. It's definitely a toss-up between like Senior Elite winning, Blackout winning, and Black Ops winning. Sorry, too many teams with the name Black in it that I was like, Code Black? No. Blackout? Yep. Black Ops? Yes. Those were like the 3 probably biggest cry moments, but there were a lot in between. I get emotional and tear up even when teams hit half the time anymore, just because that's where I'm at emotionally in life, and just so proud of so many different friends and people on the mat. So yeah, that was this weekend. But like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned for the vlog. But in the meantime, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and then comment below if you're a champion from this weekend. What team were you most excited about winning? What team were you the most bummed when they didn't win? To everyone that even competed though, big congratulations. Even taking the floor in Dallas, whether it was in Hall A through E or on the arena floor, like, amazing job. Congratulations to everybody. Finally though, make sure you are subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you find out as soon as new videos are posted. I know that there will be at least 3 parts in the vlog. We're gonna do Friday as part 1, Saturday might have 1 or 2 parts, and Sunday might have 1 or 2 parts. So we very well could end up with 5 parts to the NCA vlog. I promise I'm editing as fast as I can, trying to get stuff out to you as soon as possible. There's just so much to go through and I don't wanna cut a lot of it because it's so amazing, like so many good memories. But so stay tuned for that. The first part of the vlog at least will be coming out on Friday, so stay tuned. For now though, a big congratulations again to everyone that won NCA, to everyone that hit routines at NCA, and to anyone that even took the mat. Also shout out to anyone else who are members of Spectator All-Stars and went out to NCA just to support all the different teams. You guys are my people because we just love cheer that much. So yeah. Anyway though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.